In pursuit of the muscle up.
Hey, this is Josh Hewitt from Top Form Fitness. Welcome back to In Pursuit of the Muscle Up. This is part 5. In today's episode, we're going to look at negative or eccentric repetitions. This is actually really challenging. I've been trying this for a couple of weeks now, and performing the full range muscle up eccentrically, or lowering yourself throughout the range of motion, is very challenging. It puts a lot of stress on the rotator cuff. That's why last week we did the assistance exercises to really keep things nice and stable. And today we're going to look at eccentric repetitions and some isometric or static holding exercises that can help you really develop that strength that's needed for the next step.
As demonstrated in a previous tutorial, I'm using a jumping muscle up to get to the top position. Once there, slowly lower yourself under control until you're fully extended at the bottom position. Remember to use a slight swinging motion to pull yourself up and away from the bar when you perform the jumping muscle up. And then at the top position, start to lower yourself under control. I found that the transition right here to be the most challenging on my rotator cuff, and it took a lot of time to be able to really slow that transition down until I could fully extend without dropping once I went from the dip to the pull-up position. Here's how it looks from the back. Again, elbows stay high and you slowly lower them under your wrists as you make that reverse transition. Let's take a look at that from the front. Again, I'm jumping up into the muscle up, leaning forward and controlling the descent. I'm really engaging those shoulder and mid-back muscles and the core during that transition, and then lowering down using the lats and biceps as I fully extend. Let's take a close-up look at that here. As you can see, as I'm lowering myself, I'm trying to keep my body off the bar on the way down initially. So as much as you can, support your entire weight in your hands. Now again, as I approach the transition, my chest does touch the bar and I pull against it as I'm lowering myself down to the reverse pull-up. This is an interesting isometric exercise, whereas you put one hand over and the other hand under on a bar and then suspend yourself, trying to hold that position, maintaining tension throughout your upper body and especially in through your shoulders and rotator cuff. Make sure you train both sides equally. One elbow should stay up over your wrist and the other arm supporting from underneath. I found this exercise very helpful in developing the strength and stability I needed to stay stable during the transition. Be sure to still include some explosive pulling movements in your workout. I like to do these after I've done the eccentric and isometric work. Here I'm demonstrating the power pull-up where I'm pulling up explosively to have my hands leave the bar. If you're advanced, you may be able to clap your hands at the top of the motion here. This is another explosive pulling variation where I switch from an underhand grip to an overhand grip at the top of each repetition.